with your dog, I mean, there's a lot of effective techniques, of course, like, it goes positive and negative balance and approach with the dog, of course. So, there's tons of things you can use, which is treats and balls and leash and toys and all sorts of things. But a lot of, ineffective methods that we like to kind of get into is teaching negativity sometimes a little bit too soon or having too high of an expectation for your dog. So one thing with the dog is there's always a funnel of expectation, and if they're at the top of the funnel, they can only do so much. We get down to the bottom, we get a little bit snappier, a little more crisp expectations, and you can only use negativity for something that your dog has already learned, right? And so, you can never, and I never recommend getting upset at the dog, never apply anything necessarily like that. But even, using leash pressure to have your dog say hi to a person or something like that, we always want to make sure that the dog is comfortable and has an expectation and is willing to go through the first steps by itself. Marking is very important for your dog, understanding when to reward and when not to reward. And you can get a very loud dog very quickly if you reward them every time for barking, if you're trying to get them to be quiet that way. Baseline reinforcements, it's obviously super important understanding the timing of dogs and when to reward and when to correct. But I'll say the best thing to do, especially when they're a puppy, you can always go much, much further with rewarding and setting good expectations versus trying to take away expectations or implement, over implement boundaries and things like that. A lot of times if the dog's in the high dive and you shove them off, they're not going to want to climb back up the ladder. So we have to wait till they actually take the choice to jump off themselves.